coming to you dead or alive. It's Isn't That Something? With your host, a man fluent in every language except the language of love, Gil Gunkelman. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Gil Gunkelman. We got a great show for you lined up. Well, at least it should be better than last week. I was reading an internet news article this morning about an old woman that died, and so her cat goes and eats her. Apparently, Madam Whiskers started at the face and got all the way down one arm before anyone came in and found them. I was reading this article and I just thought, I get it. I understand why people have pets now. It's having something that loves you so much, they want you inside of them even after you've passed into the void. That's why I ask all my friends if they'll eat my corpse after I die. Or at least feed it to their cats. Picturing my cold, motionless body reminds me of this morning when I woke up, got out of bed, screamed to make sure I didn't lose my voice in the middle of the night. Same thing I do every morning. And then I realized I don't sleep on a bed. I sleep on 3 cushions taped together in the closet because I feel safe in there. It turns out I'd taken a nap in the mattress store and slept there all night. Needless to say, I'm no longer welcome at Snooze Away Life. And I won't be going back there anytime soon. Speaking of soon, our guest will be in here soon. Soon, as in now. Please give a warm welcome to the former host of Isn't That Something, Hank Featherton. Hank, you can come in now. Welcome to the show, Hank. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for coming. Mm-hmm. We'll be back after this quick break.
Sometimes life is hard. But sometimes life is soft. Sometimes life is cold. But sometimes life is warm. Come on down to Snooze Away Life and make your life warm and soft. Snooze Away Life.
Hello, everybody.
And welcome back to Who's It? I'm your host, as always, Hank Featherton, here with my lovely guest, Gil Gunkelson.
Gil Gunkelman. Host of Isn't That Something? And I'm here with my guest, the former host.
That's right.
Of Isn't That Something?
Right.
Hank Featherton.
My mistake. I used to host the show.
I'm not
the host.
He used to host the show, but now it's me, Gil Gunkelman, host of Isn't That Something? Hank, thank you so much for being on the show.
Well, you're welcome.
This is a real honor for me.
You're welcome. I'm sure it is.
I used to love your version of Isn't That Something?
Well, most people did.
Which
you know?
was
I had people who watched my show, and I had people who liked my show, and they were all the same people. You know?
See, that's what I love. That was what made your show so great.
Right.
Is you had both kinds of viewers.
That's true.
And that's what we're striving for on Isn't That Something? You know, that's really what we're trying to get.
You're trying to get people to like your show. Okay, that's a good goal. It's a good goal for a show.
Yeah, well, we're trying to get one at a time. Really, is what we're trying to do. How does it feel to be back here?
Well, Gil, I gotta say, it's not that great. I got a call this morning, waking me up from a very nice sleep. And my agent said to me, Hank, you gotta get down. You gotta do this show for this kid. As part of your community service. So I hopped down, I put my slippers right on, I was sleeping already in this. As you can tell, this is pretty pajama clothes. And I got in a taxi cab, and I took it down here. I don't drive anymore, so.
That's fair enough. I mean, you're Hank Featherton.
I used to have a driver.
You have no need to drive. Exactly.
That's what happened to him.
Did you say community service? Are you in any trouble?
I am not. I'm obliged to not really speak about it that much. You could say that I'm in some trouble, or you could say that I am just serving my community out of the goodness of my heart, and also a judge's order.
Right. Well, what have you been up to besides that?
Well, since I quit hosting, I took up knitting. I started crocheting.
I'm sorry, knitting and crocheting?
Yes, not at the same time, of course.
I'm
not a cyborg. I don't have two human arms.
Right.
So.
That was great. But at separate times.
Separate
you knit
times,
first
I'll knit. Well, sometimes I'll crochet first. I took up knitting first, though.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But, it's calming. I can sit and watch my stories while I do it.
Right. What goes great with knitting?
What's that?
As I'm sure you probably saw, this show Isn't That Something?
No, I thought this isn't the first episode. I was told this was.
This was the
1.
third episode.
Episode 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the third episode.
Okay.
Because our first two ones, were.
I have not seen them.
You haven't watched the show?
No. What channel are they on?
We're on the internet. It's an internet.
What's that?
show.
You'll have to speak up. What?
It's on the internet. We're on the internet. It's an internet. Yeah, we're on the internet.
The internet. I don't have a channel. I only have basic cable.
No, the internet. It's not even on. Well, you can put it on TV, but
okay.
it's on a computer. You can watch it on a computer.
Oh, you mean the computer web? Yes.
The computer.
Yes, I've heard of that. Yes.
The web, the World
okay.
Wide.
Right.
The
computer
so you can go
web.
back and watch, which I'm.
Okay.
It's not too much, and I'm sure you'll love watching it because it's it's kind of what you wanted to do, right? You'll love. We had Bingo Schwartz, a biblioathlete, on. We had a myrmecologist
yes, I
on.
had athletes. I had
right.
whatever that is. Yes, I had everyone on my show. I had a pig on my show. You
That's
that
right.
Scooter the pig.
Right.
Favorite guest. Scooter.
Right.
Real smart pig. He's dead now.
Okay. Anyway, I did see that show, but it's not my favorite episode of.
Well, different strokes,
Yeah, I don't think it's not that I don't think animals should be on TV, but I think they should warn you if they're going to put animals on.
Well, that's fair. Talk to your local congressman.
Right. It's not. I'm not scared of animals. It's just that if you have,
yes, that would be completely rational.
Have you seen any good movies lately?
Nope.
Well, isn't that something?
Isn't that something? I'm your host, Hank Featherton, and we will be right back with some more. Isn't that something? Right after this. You did good, kid. You did real good.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm sitting here with Hank Featherton, former host of Isn't That Something?
That's me.
And it's time for our new game, When I Hosted the Show. Let's get started.
Well, Gil, when I hosted this show, we had people lined up out the door to get in.
When I hosted this show, we had a door.
I see it. It's very nice. But when I hosted this show, we had 6 doors, and all of them had lines out them.
When I hosted the show, we had a set.
When I hosted this show, a set cost $3 million.
When I hosted this show, we had $3.
You have $3? Well, when I hosted this show, our guests were punctual, and they loved to be there, and I still remain good friends with many of them.
When I hosted this show, We had guests.
When I hosted this show, we had respectable facial hair. None of this face dust or whatever.
What? Hello? No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Does this happen often?
He's here.
Oh, it's me.
Okay.
Hello? Yes, Sheila. Yes. It's great to hear from you again. Yeah. No, I'm on the show. Yeah, I'm on with you, son. That's true. Yeah, he's community service. Yep, that's right. Yep. No, I didn't know that. Yeah. No, I had the same problem. You know. Yeah, once he turned 7. That's right. I had the same problem with my horse. I had to put it down. You know. Oh, that's true. Too bad you can't put your kids down. Yep. Okay. Great to hear from you again, Sheila. Yep. Okay. All right. Take it easy. I love you too. Bye. Sheila, great lady. You got a great mother there, bud. All right. It was great to be here. I'm a busy man. I've some more service to do. At a place.
Okay. We're not. I was just gonna.
It's been great.
Okay.
It's been great.
I'm
glad to see you.
Well, this has been Isn't That Something? I'm your host, Gil Gunkelman. See you next time.
The door is actually back over here.